Welcome back to Dr. Prepper, everyone. Today, I wanted to do a quick video on this AIM-TOM power station, and it's actually a good thing. So if you're seeing this right now, as of 9/27/2023, these are on sale right now, about $50 to $60 off the original price. You can go get one of these on Amazon right now for about $100. But the sale does end today. So if you're seeing this today, hopefully you can go snag one if you need one. But for $100, this is absolutely insane. You're getting 42,000 milliamp hours, which is 155 watt hours. This also provides a whole bunch of other capabilities. You can hook up solar panels to this, AIM-TOM solar panels, maybe some other ones as well. You have a big battery in here. I've used this to charge. So you have a flashlight on one end, and that is your charging port to get this guy charged up. And then on the flip side, you have a battery indicator, and then this you can turn on and off the AC power, which is right there. It's got a universal AC power plug, and then you have 3 USB outputs, and then you have some DC outputs as well in 12 volt. So you could potentially charge your phone, your significant other's phone, another device. Maybe it's a portable emergency radio or what have you, and then maybe you have a tablet or something else plugged into here. If your power goes out, or even if you're out and about, one of these is a great option to have with you, opposed to some of the smaller portable batteries. Now, I highly recommend having some of those as well. And we'll slide this out of the way just quickly. But one company I've had a really good success with is Anker. But also this other company, it's On, is just how it's pronounced. And you can push the button there on the top. It'll let you know how much battery life is in here. You can plug 2 different USBs into this, and then that is your USB charging port there. And one of these is like 12,000 milliamp hours, which is pretty good for a smaller handheld one. And then you can get anything underneath that, and then you can get all the way down to like 5,000 milliamp hours, and then you can of course go up a lot. They make these in a lot bigger sizes, depending on what your needs are. But this is to kind of cover just the basics of having just something and having something reliable. I've had this for a couple years now, and I've used this thing, and it just keeps working. If it's something you buy and just store away, which I've done in the past, you just want to make sure to kind of use it on something, get that battery kind of running and moving, and and just get it working, and kind of drain that battery down and charge it back up. It just kind of keeps the battery in good condition. And that's what I basically use this for, is strictly now. I did test it for about 9 months, used it every single day, plugged all kinds of different things in it, tried to see what it could really do. And it has been nothing but absolutely fantastic, especially at the price point. I forget originally what I got this for, but you can get them as low as around $110, and then they go up to like $160 if they're not on sale at all. And even at the $160 price point, I think this is 100% worth it. And then someday I want to get a solar panel for this. And then with those two things, you have almost an unlimited supply of your own energy. Now, you wouldn't be able to run, a refrigerator or microwave or whatever, but this would be enough to keep your phones on, in times of emergency, whether you're at home and the power's out or you're out and about and you break down, what have you, and you have something like this with you, you're going to have a lot more capability than if you didn't have something like this. And it's got a nice handle here. It's not real heavy. You can stand it up. You can lay it down. It does not, either way, whatever tickles your fancy, you can lay it down or stand it up. But I just wanted to get a quick video done on this thing. And we did previously a fire starters and fire starting video, which that is very, very important stuff. But having your own supply of stored energy is also very important. So something like a generator, something like a power station, or a solar generator, which is basically a bigger power station. Something like that is invaluable, because if the power's out or you're stranded somewhere, the people who don't have something like this are in a lot worse shape than if you have one of these. Now, if you can combine this with, a dual fuel generator, or, a tri-fuel generator, or any generator for that matter, you're going to be in pretty good shape. If your power's out for a day, something like this will be perfectly fine. And, all your stuff in your fridge and freezer should last, for that 24 hours or so. But past that, you kind of want something more than this, or you want something combined with this. But when I first started out and started looking into having my own energy, this was what I bought. And it has done me very well. And then I've added, several batteries that I only store for emergencies. They're not something that we use every day. I have ones that we use every day, and then I have ones that I keep stored away, fully charged in cases of emergency, which leads me into my next topic. Stay tuned for the next video, because we're going to be doing a lights out kit, which I'm pretty excited about doing. I haven't ever done something like that, and I'm pretty excited to get into the lights out kit, which is something else that is 100% necessary. Especially if it's just you and that's it. I can understand possibly being lackadaisical with a lot of things, but if you have a significant other and kids, or a kid, it is your responsibility to be responsible and take care of the people in your family. And that's kind of what preparedness is all about, is being able to take care of yourself and the people within your family, under your roof, and even people who are outside of that, your roof, that is family, or people you consider family. And as I've said in a past video, preparedness and survival is a massive pie, and there is tons of different slices, tons of different information with inside that pie, and there's a lot to learn, a lot to take in, and it might seem overwhelming at first if you're new. If it's completely new to you, do not let the such a large thing kind of take you out of the mindset or take you out of the act of preparing. Hone in on one thing and get that one thing situated, whether it's concentrating on food or water purification or fire starting or whatever that is. Hone in on one thing and get it, fairly well taken care of. Then you can go on to the next thing, and then you just kind of start checking off things as you go. And before you know it, you will have yourself a nice supply of survival and preparedness type items. There's no doubt about it in my head. Even with little money, there's items and things that you can get that will, at the end of the day, possibly save your ass or make your life and your family's life a whole lot easier than if you didn't have, the items that we will be talking about, that we have talked about. Some of this stuff is very, very important, for being prepared for any type of event. And that's one thing. You don't have to focus in solely on, what event that might be. It could be as simple as just a power outage for a couple days. And if you're without power for a couple days in the middle of winter, you're in big trouble if you don't have supplies and equipment put back for those times. And my thing has always been, I have all this stuff, right? And if I never have to use it for an emergency, that is absolutely fantastic. That's how I would prefer it. And combined with that, I can use these items on other things in other scenarios. Whether you're going camping or you're going on a vacation or whatever. All the items that you would get for a preparedness situation, a survival situation to have in store can be used in a multitude of other ways. Don't think of it as just a preparedness and survival item. You might be investing in something like this for preparedness, but it can be used in a plethora of other ways. So, you're not really locking yourself down into getting just one item that is only capable of being used in one scenario. So, that's one way I look at things, and I'm able to kind of deal with what items that I pick up. They are multifaceted. You can use them in different ways with different things in different scenarios. So, it really just makes sense to me to have certain things. And we're going to be covering all of that stuff as time goes on. Like I said, stay tuned for the next video, the lights out kit. It should be a fun one and hopefully an informative one. That'll wrap it up for this one, guys. Hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed to the channel. This is a new channel, and I would love for it to grow out of this world big. That would be fantastic. The more people that are prepared and interested in preparedness, the better off everyone is. So that's a good way to look at things. The better off you're prepared means the better off I'm prepared type of a deal. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up on your way out. And if you would, leave a little comment down below. Let me know if you have means of having your own power, or let me know if you're interested in doing so. I'd love to hear what you have to say. Otherwise, guys, I'll catch you on the lights out video.